Alright, let's talk about something that quietly affects everyone in the UK, but nobody really wants to sit down and fully understand it. Taxes. I know what you're thinking. Bro, I just want my money in peace. But here is the truth. Whether you understand taxes or not, it's already happening to you. Every single month, it is like a subscription that you never agreed to, but somehow you just can't cancel it. And the funny thing is, the better you understand it, the less scary it becomes. So in this episode, we are going to break down taxes in the UK in the simplest possible way. No accountant language. There's not going to be any legal confusion. It's just the real world understanding of what taxes are. And by the end of this, you will look at your payslip differently, maybe even suspiciously. Now, what is tax? If someone asks you what tax is, in very plain language, at its core, tax is just money you contribute to keep the country running. That's it. That's basically it. Think of it like living in a shared house. You don't just pay the rent and then just go and chill. No. You also chip in for things like electricity, water, cleaning, Wi-Fi, repairs, and all the things that makes it functional. In the UK, your contribution goes toward public services like the NHS, education, infrastructure, emergency services, and sometimes social support systems. And the organization that manages all of this is called HM Revenue and Customs, or HMRC. The HM here means His Majesty. They are responsible for collecting and managing taxes across the entire country. Money movement in the UK was a football match. HMRC is basically the referee, the scoreboard, and sometimes the one calling fouls on your bank account. Now to a very obvious question. Who pays tax? Now let's clear a big misconception. A lot of people think that tax is something that people who earn big amounts of money deal with. But in the UK, if you earn money, as long as you earn money, in most cases, you are in the tax system. Whether you are working a 9 to 5 job, you are doing freelance design, coding or content creation, you are a ride share driver like an Uber person, or you are doing delivery with your cars, running your own business, or even doing multiple side hustles at once, you are part of the tax system. The moment money comes in consistently, HMRC becomes interested in how that money is being earned and recorded. And honestly, it is nothing really personal. It is not, but it's actually structural. Now let's move to the type of taxes. The UK has a lot of taxes, and if we are to go through all of them, we would need another video. We are going to tackle the 3 most important ones that directly affect you. The very first one I want to talk about is the income tax. Now this is the big one. Income tax is money you earn from work you do by being employed by someone. This is tax you pay on the money you earn from work, as simple as that. But here is something important people often miss. You don't pay tax on every single amount you earn in the UK. The UK system gives you something we call a personal allowance. Now what this means is that a portion of your income is completely tax-free before anything is deducted. After that threshold, tax is charged in stages depending on how much you earn. So tax is not like a flat punishment for everyone to pay, even if you earn big or not. No, it is where the more you earn, the more you contribute proportionally. Now the next type of tax is something that you most likely see on your payslip, and this is the national insurance. This one confuses almost everyone at some point because it looks like tax, feels like tax, and gets treated separately. National insurance contributions go toward funding things like the NHS, state pensions, and certain social support systems. So when people say I pay into my pension system, this is part of what they are talking about. In simple terms, income tax is about earnings. National insurance is about contribution to future and public support systems. The next type of tax is VAT, value added tax. This one is sneaky because you rarely see it directly unless you check receipts carefully. VAT is included in the price of most goods and services you buy. So when you buy clothes, food from certain places, electronics, or even pay for services, portion of that cost goes to tax. That is why prices don't always feel clean, because tax is already built into the final number you see. You've been paying VAT since your first meal without even needing a tax form. There is also a self-employed system of taking taxes. If you are self-employed, things work differently. You don't get PAYE. You receive your full earnings, but you are responsible for reporting your income to HMRC yourself. This is done through something called self-assessment. It's basically you telling HMRC, this is how much I made, this is what I spent, and this is what I owe. And yes, it can feel overwhelming at first, but it also gives you more flexibility because you can deduct business expenses like equipment, travel, software, and operational costs. Instead of tax being automatically handled, you become part of the calculation process. Think of it as graduating from employee mode to business mode with more freedom but also more responsibility. Now, someone will ask, why should I even understand tax? Does it even matter? Here is the bigger picture. Most people avoid tax because it feels complicated. But the truth is, tax isn't designed to be secret. That is the real truth. It's just not explained in a simple language almost all the time to people. Once you understand how income tax and national insurance, VAT, and PAYE work together, your entire financial picture becomes much clearer. You start to understand your payslip more instead of just reacting to it, and most importantly, you stop feeling like money just disappeared randomly. So you need to understand that taxes are not secrets. All UK tax rules are set and published by the UK government and administered by HMRC. You can actually verify everything publicly through official sources like UK government tax portal and HMRC guidance. This is not based on opinions or internet rumors. It's structured law and published policy. If you go online and hear something on TikTok, on any social platform, you actually have a place where you can go to check the source of it. The real question should always be, does this match what HMRC actually says? I'm going to break down taxes for you in other episodes. This episode just includes what tax is, the definition of it in plain language, and if you should understand it or not. So before we end this episode, this is my conclusion. In the UK, tax is a system built around three main ideas: income tax on what you earn, national insurance for public services and future supports, and VAT on goods and services you buy. If you are employed, your tax is automatically handled through PAYE. If you are self-employed, you report and calculate it yourself, and all of it is managed under HMRC using rules set by the UK government. So whether you love it, hate it, or you ignore it, tax is already part of your financial life. The only real difference is whether you understand it or it confuses you. In coming episodes of Britzjuice, we are going to take types of taxes one by one and go deep into it for you to fully understand each one of them. This is Britzjuice. Don't forget to subscribe and share and like this video. We are coming your way with more.